the patronage of the mother, Jnanaprabha, mother of Mukunda, who taught him all the essentials of disciplines in life, descents in life, and divine quest, urge for the divine quest. And the second phase is his patronage of his father, who helped him to become a graduate and helped the monk to ride a moped, a motorbike, not to drift away from tradition, but to reach the target quickly. Third phase, under the patronage of his guru, Swami Sri Yukteswarji Maharaj, he was to gain supreme consciousness, wearing a silk saffron young monk, riding the unknown waters, moving toward the unknown people, but to settle down there to create a new kingdom, new empire of Kriya. 3 pages. Let us think of it again. The Bala Lila. For me, the Bala Lila appears to be that is the life, childhood story of Lord Krishna in Vrindavan. Similarly, the mother of Mukunda and Mukunda themselves are starting the Lila like that of Jashoda and Kanhaiya. Mother of Mukunda says, my loving child, you were blessed before the birth, during the birth, and after the birth by the great master Jogiraj Shyama Charanalahiri. I remember that day, my child, when you were not born, I received his blessings. And when you are to be born, I prayed the master and sent his blessing light that lingered throughout till you were delivered. What a beautiful protection, what a beautiful blessings that is showered on you and me together. When you were moving hither and thither, where you were eager to write a letter to the God, you also received the blessings. When you were a laptop boy in my lap, I took you to that of Jogirajji. I was praying, Master, Master of Masters, bless my child. He picked up you, placed on his divine lap, and placed his hand on your fontanel and charged your being with all particles of divinity. You were reborn once again. My child, when you were indisposed on the bed because of the Asiatic cholera infection, last ounce of your vitality, last ounce of your courage were ebbing away. I asked you, my child, look to the image, the golden image in that painting, that photograph of Lahiri Baba. You did it, mentally bowing to him, and the blazing light came, radiated upon you, gave you new strength, new life. Once again you are. Oh, what a golden child of mine. You also bow to me out of love and compassion and in appreciation of my faith for the Master. And that is the foundation of your faith for the Master. Swami Sri Yukteswarji Maharaj. My child, when you encountered that light on that day, you had the first glimpse of the yogis, of the snow of the mountains. And you also remembered faintly the past life of your monkhood, moving in the snows of the Himalayas. Further encountered by the light, you asked, who are you, my loving light? And he said, I am Ishvara. My child, you were so good, so divine. You witnessed the grace of your master. You witnessed the glory of the God. But more, my child, toward the 11th years of yours, I may depart. I have kept in reserve this amulet for you. I need not narrate this story further. What a wonderful story of the Bala Leela of Paramahansa Yoganandaji in the form of the little boy, Mr. Mukunda. Everyone who hears this story gets mesmerized, remembering him every day. The second page, under the patronage of the father. Mother Gun, But the mother is there in the heart of the father. Father was a little bit stubborn and very strong, a disciplinary taskmaster. Now the father, that heart has soft, become soft, melted away, as if like a heap of cotton or a tablespoon of butter. Father becoming the mother. Wonderful time. He graduated Mukunda in a very beautiful way. Graduated not because giving him a degree, getting him or obtaining a degree for him, but training him in the art of modernity and that of the tradition. Beautiful way. He taught him discipline, taught him divinity, and above all taught him how to bring reconciliation between the Eastern idea and the Western idea. He gave him the check to cover the pilgrimage to that of America and the cost of some days there. And the last page, Swami Yukteswaraji trained him from the very beginning day of the grant of the monkhood. My master, why do you give me silken saffron? They will appreciate you. They will love you. If you talk in English, learn English better, speak with love. His inability to express in the dock on that beautiful ship, inability to speak. And that will become the greatest speaker, greatest orator of the century because of the blessings of the master. And he fought and he endeavored, coupled with the blessings of the master, that is the highest lesson of the life and the leela of Paramahansa Yoganandaji, uniting East with the West. But the day he passed, breathed his last, he created India, a territory, an ex-territory, under the flag of India, under the songs of India, under the memory of India, loving mother, loving motherland, loving mother, universal consciousness. That was the greatest lesson of Paramahansa Yoganandaji. Coming over to his teachings. At a time when the West, people are not ready enough to lock their legs in a posture of Padmasana, lotus posture, or even Sukhasana. He asked them to sit on the chair, sit on the bench, sit on the bed, and meditate. Meditation is a communion with the self and with the Supreme Self. It needs no other paraphernalia other than a sense of love, a sense of concentration, and a sense of surrender, coupled with seeking blessings of the Master in every breath, breath after breath. The greatest lesson that he has taught to not only to the West, to everybody, everywhere. If you look to these teachings, you will find he has made his efforts, lifelong efforts, to find the Lord behind his creation. Everywhere. This is my God. This is my God. Behind every living being, every non-living being, he has tried to find the God within. Therefore, he loved everybody and he was loved by everybody. Discovery of the soul. Greatest lesson of Paramahansa Yoganandaji. To discover and find out this spine where the Kriya sign is there, and to find out the brain where the Kriya sign is there. How to magnetize them. He taught them first to that of the West. This was never taught to them. India is all right, is a land of yoga. People have forgotten it. They will resume it, that's no doubt. But in a country, in a continent where yoga was not hard, he taught them in a simpler form, giving them modern, say, examples so that they can pick up the art of practice of yoga in their daily life. Busy man, modern man, busy life, busy schedule. He helped them to incorporate Kriya and find a place in their busy schedule. That is the biggest contribution of Yoganandaji, not all at the West, but to every modern man, every modern woman, everywhere in the world today. You have to find a time. You have to find a slot in your busy schedule. That is the appeal that Yogananda's teachings gives us a strength, a vitality, a courage, and also a knowledge to move in the path of divinity. What to do next? What a beautiful teaching Yogananda just did. Through his wonderful songs. When I hear and listen to those songs, of course, my friend, I admit, I confess, I can't sing any song. Once in my life, I sang a song of Yogananda along with Guruji. And in that chorus, he was singing and I was joining. My voice was sometimes hard, sometimes not hard. However, I sang once Yogananda and his song along with my beloved Guruji. Coming to point, his songs are wonderful songs, songs of the breath, songs of the heart, songs of the mind, songs of your will, songs offered for the Guru, songs offered for the soul, songs offered for the highest one. That is the teaching. Simpler form. Hold a lotus, enjoy communion with God. Pick up some bread and enjoy the beautiful God within Khadya Brahma. He taught people there how to know, how to relish, how to cook and relish Indian food, vegetarian food, but never having any distaste, never having any aversion for the Western food. For them, all foods are God food. And therefore, that is the beautiful thing that should learn from him. To live with everybody with love, accept everything good from others, and distribute good from ourselves in reciprocation. Not in an authoritarian mind, but with a lover, helper of the humanity. If anybody say what is the greatest contribution of Paramahansa Yogananda's teaching, evolve yourself as a helper of the humanity that the coronavirus war demands today. Thank you.